Our next guest is one of the most recognizable names in sports. He's an NBA Hall of Famer, a 9-time All-Star, and this year is his 20th season as an analyst for Inside the NBA on TNT. Please welcome Charles Barkley.
Hey, Ellen, how you doing?
I'm great, Charles. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Basketball is back. I'm glad you're feeling better. We missed you.
Thank you. I am. I'm one of the lucky ones. It didn't get me that bad. I want to thank you for coming back, even though we scared you last time. I didn't know you'd come back.
No, first of all, I'm hoping I get more vacuum cleaners. You really hooked me up last time. Oh! Now, you did scare the hell out of me that time.
Yeah.
But you know what? You made up for it with the vacuum cleaner, so we're always good.
All right.
You know, it was rough, but it was rough at work. Because, you know, anytime somebody scares me, Shaq loves it.
Yeah. Hey, the inauguration just happened on Wednesday. You're never afraid to speak your mind. So what are your thoughts on everything going on in politics lately?
Well, I just hope we can come together. It's been a rough 4 years. And I just want a day off from somebody tweeting. I mean, right. Every single day we have to talk about something this dude has tweeted. I'm just glad that we're going to get some time off and we can work on some serious issues. Like, obviously, the stimulus is a really big deal because blessings and thoughts to anyone who lost someone because of COVID, but also anybody who lost a business or lost their job. So that should be number one. We got to work on immigration. So President Biden got his hands full, but it's time for us to stop letting these politicians make a fool out of us, the Democrats and the Republicans. The notion that everybody votes the same way on every subject is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. And it's time for those politicians to realize they work for the American people and get their crap together.
Yep. And you're right, he has his hands full. There is a lot to be done, and I echo what you're saying. I feel so badly for all the people that have lost their businesses, people that have lost their jobs. I mean, we've got to get people back on their feet because this is, it breaks my heart to see what's going on out there. You know, you're very direct. Have you thought about running for office?
Yeah, I thought about it. Then I saw how much they make, and I do not want to make that type of money. I'm going to stick to TV where I'm getting paid a lot. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, I'm one of those guys, once I start stealing money as a politician, they're going to get me for sure. The other guys can get away with it. They're going to get me for sure when I start pocketing money.
All right. See, you're honest. That's what I like about you. So I can't believe this, but we're already coming up on the 1 year anniversary of Kobe Bryant's passing. It was devastating for all of us. And how did his death affect you?
It was like a death in my family. You know, Ellen, when you play in the NBA, the guy, especially, I've known Kobe his whole life. So I've been around him for 30 years. So he was like part of my family. And anytime somebody in the NBA dies, it's painful. And he was a great kid. He was a hell of obviously one of the greatest basketball players ever. But, you know, when people die young, that's what hurts me. Like, if you get to be a certain age and die, you had a great life. But when you die really young, it just really sucks, especially for his wife and his kids. And also, I want to make sure I give a shout out to the other people who died on that plane.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one thing I always tell my friends, man, if something happens, you got to, there's other families lost loved ones, and I want to give them my thoughts and prayers a year out on those people also.
Yes, you know what? That is so true. I mean, we obviously everyone knew Kobe, and we talk about him, but yeah, that a lot of other people died, and there were a lot of people impacted by that as well. So our hearts go out to them as well. So the NBA season just started. This is your 20th season on the Inside the NBA on TNT. How it's just got to be so weird with COVID.
It's crazy. You know, our announcers are doing the games from home, which is weird. But I tell you, these players, man, they're under so much stress right now. You know, they gave these mandates where they have to go straight from practice to home, from games to home. When they travel, they have to go to a certain restaurant. And I'm just hoping they stick to the protocols because This thing is so dangerous, and it's really weird the way it affects certain people. Some people like yourself, you get like a little cold or feel bad for a couple of days. I just lost one of my best friends from high school, Bernard Lockhart. He caught COVID and was gone within 10 days. And it's just crazy. You just got to be safe, man, with this disease.
Yeah. I know that you speak your mind, as I said, that you're so honest about sharing your opinions. Have you ever said anything that you wish that you would have said differently or not said at all?
Yeah, I'm so glad you asked me that question. I said something last week that even whether I believe it or not, it was a stupid thing to say, that I think these NBA players, I think they should get, I said it, even though I believe it, I think they should get the vaccine because we have no idea how playing sports is going to have an effect on you down the line if you get this virus. And if you're going to try to play basketball, I think they should get the shot. But I made it seem like they were more important than other people, and they're not. And it came off stupid, and I apologize if anybody was offended. But like I say, I want my players to be safe. Listen, but if they can get that vaccine, I hope they get it because, we have no idea how this thing is going to affect people in 10, 20, 30 years. But it came off as an elite person, and I apologize if anybody took it like that.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you got to apologize. And all right, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna play a game with Charles when we come back. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Andy. Ellen asked me to remind you to subscribe to her channel so you can see more awesome videos, like videos of me getting scared or saying embarrassing things, like ball peen hammer, and also some videos of Ellen and other celebrities, if you're into that sort of thing.